Welcome to Have You Read It? The channel where we bring books to life, one summary at a time. Today we're diving into Jack Kornfield's After the Ecstasy. The Laundry. How the Heart Grows Wise on the Spiritual Path. This book explores what happens after spiritual awakening, emphasizing that the journey doesn't end with enlightenment, but continues through the challenges of daily life. Kornfield, trained as a Buddhist monk and holding a PhD in clinical psychology, uniquely bridges Eastern spiritual teachings and Western psychological insights. This book is valuable because it offers a realistic, down-to-earth perspective on spiritual growth, acknowledging the inevitable difficulties and imperfections we encounter along the way. It's a guide for integrating spiritual understanding into everyday existence, making it relevant and accessible for anyone on a spiritual path. In After the Ecstasy, The Laundry, Jack Kornfield takes us beyond the initial bliss of spiritual awakening and into the messy, complicated reality of everyday life. He reminds us that enlightenment isn't a destination but an ongoing journey filled with challenges, setbacks, and the occasional load of dirty laundry. According to Kornfield, the spiritual journey often begins with a sense of longing, a feeling that something is missing in our lives. This longing can be triggered by various events, such as a brush with death, a profound experience in nature, or simply a deep dissatisfaction with the status quo. He references the story of Baba Yaga, who requires seekers to honestly confront their motivations, ensuring they are on their own errand and not merely following someone else's path. Kornfield emphasizes that suffering is a frequent catalyst for spiritual awakening. Drawing from the story of Prince Siddhartha the Buddha, he illustrates how encountering old age, sickness, and death can awaken a deep desire for liberation. He shares personal anecdotes of Western meditation masters who were propelled onto the spiritual path by early family sorrows or later life crises. Sometimes, Kornfield suggests, the push towards spiritual life comes as if a call from the gods, citing near-death experiences and other extraordinary events that jolt individuals out of their ordinary sense of reality. He acknowledges the role of psychedelics in opening doors of perception for some, while also cautioning against their misuse and emphasizing the need for a structured spiritual practice. Kornfield stresses the importance of finding a spiritual practice that resonates with us and committing to it wholeheartedly. This practice could involve meditation, prayer, yoga, or any other discipline that helps us quiet the mind and open the heart. The key is to approach the practice with sincerity, perseverance, and a willingness to see what unfolds. As we deepen our spiritual practice, Kornfield explains, we inevitably encounter the guardians of the heart, the difficult emotions, limiting beliefs, and habitual patterns that keep us stuck. He encourages us to face these challenges with courage and compassion, recognizing that they are opportunities for growth and transformation. Kornfield describes a process of purification that involves shedding the scales of the dragon, or the layers of tension, resistance, and negativity that we carry within us. This process can be painful, but it ultimately leads to greater freedom, flexibility, and a renewed sense of innocence. Transformation often comes through intense experiences that challenge our sense of self, forcing us to confront our fears and limitations. Citing the story of Nachiketa and the Lord of Death, Kornfield explores the themes of forgiveness, inner fire, and the search for immortality. He notes that facing death, whether literally or metaphorically, can be a powerful catalyst for spiritual growth. According to Kornfield, compassion is born from recognizing the interconnectedness of all beings and opening our hearts to the suffering of the world. He encourages us to embrace our sorrows and channel them into acts of kindness, service, and social justice. Kornfield talks about the importance of understanding emptiness, or the lack of inherent self. This understanding, he suggests, can lead to profound freedom and joy, as we realize that we are not limited by our thoughts, emotions, or identities. Satori, or enlightenment, involves awakening to the interconnectedness of all things and realizing our true nature as part of a larger whole. This realization can lead to a deep sense of love, compassion, and gratitude. Kornfield stresses that spiritual awakening is not a final destination but an ongoing process. He acknowledges that even after profound experiences of insight, we will continue to face challenges, setbacks, and the need for ongoing practice. Ultimately, Kornfield argues, spiritual fulfillment involves integrating our understanding into the ordinary details of our lives. He emphasizes the importance of ethical conduct, mindful action, and a willingness to embrace both the ecstasy and the laundry of daily existence. Kornfield introduces the concept of the mandala as a symbol of wholeness. He emphasizes that true spiritual maturity involves integrating all aspects of our experience body, emotions, mind, relationships, and the world around us into a unified and harmonious whole. Kornfield stresses the importance of embodiment, or fully embracing our physical existence. He encourages us to move beyond aversion to the body and to appreciate its wisdom, sensuality, and capacity for healing. Kornfield acknowledges that family relationships can be a major source of pain and conflict, and that spiritual practice often involves working through these challenges. He emphasizes the importance of forgiveness, reconciliation, and setting healthy boundaries. Kornfield highlights the value of spiritual community, or sangha, as a source of support, guidance, and mutual inspiration. He explores the importance of spiritual friendship, honest communication, and a shared commitment to ethical conduct. The journey culminates in a sense of interconnectedness with all beings and a commitment to serving the greater good. Kornfield encourages us to extend our compassion beyond the human realm to include the natural world, and to act as stewards of the earth. Kornfield emphasizes the importance of humility, humor, and a willingness to embrace the mystery of life. He encourages us to let go of our need to know and to trust in the wisdom of not knowing. He notes that a life well lived is one characterized by joy, freedom, and a deep appreciation for the ordinary. Alright, let's distill the key takeaways from After the Ecstasy, the laundry, into actionable insights. Enlightenment is a process, not a destination. Don't get caught up thinking that awakening is a one-time event. It's really about how you live your life day to day. Embrace the mundane. The laundry, the dishes, the everyday tasks, they're all part of the path. Spirituality isn't just for mountaintops. It's for the kitchen sink too. Suffering is inevitable, but optional. Life will throw curveballs. It's how you react that counts. Cultivate compassion, especially for yourself. Community is key. Find your tribe. You can't do it alone. Spiritual friends are essential for growth and support. Practice, practice, practice. Whether it's meditation, prayer, or just mindful breathing, keep at it. Consistency is what builds wisdom. Be authentic. Don't try to be someone else's version of enlightened. Embrace your quirks, your flaws, your unique self. This book offers a profound exploration of the spiritual journey, reminding us that enlightenment isn't a destination but a continuous process of growth, adaptation, and wholehearted engagement with life's complexities. It encourages us to embrace both the ecstatic moments and the mundane tasks, recognizing that wisdom and compassion arise from navigating the entirety of our human experience. And remember to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so you never miss our next book dive.